What are these doing in the fish? Some Franco-Nigerian pants. Boots. What? Something. Planks okay. Thanks for that. I really needed to know that. What? We're going down the water? What? The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. The boat is floating freely in the water unmoored. Okay. What are these boots now? Boots of one perception. Sure. Alright, let's wear it. Let's put them on. Franco-Nigerian cavalry boots. There we go.
Hi, officer.
Greetings.
Anything I can help you with?
I have questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. What are the other ones?
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Nice sword. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks, mostly.
Well, it is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
And why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Wait, why? If they're thick-headed...
Guess I enjoyed the way he bled.
If it is, then why the melancholy?
And where's your husband now?
Gone.
Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Oh.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really liked those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
Well, I think it's healthy to let go and move on. You gotta keep the wheel spinning.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
So what do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
And is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her. This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Interesting. So, what have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once.
Oh.
Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely. Mines. Mines. You need mines.
So a mine, huh? You know, the RCM could use a mine. Do you know where it is?
Well, the RCM has to wait for another one because some army folks came by, took it in the middle of the bay and blew it up.
Oh.
The blast was surprisingly timid for such a huge spiky thing.
Spiky must have been a naval contact mine.
So, I take it that's your skiff?
Sure is. The Sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days?
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Good. 'Twould have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the rain streaming down the yellow belly of the boat.
So when do you think the boat will be ready?
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
Waves wash the sand. A skiff moves across the mirror-smooth sea, far away from here. A lone passenger, a fast sloop in the distance. White sails. My prediction, it will be at least 2 days.
Alright, I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a bunch of missing cryptozoologists.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
They're people who look for imaginary animals.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen? I haven't heard about those.
2 odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Wait, the like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men burning rhinos. You get the picture.
And where these colorful fellows went?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
That's it. Not looking for anyone else right now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
I'll be seeing you, ma'am. See you later. Alright, oh.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Hey, you guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I just said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
You're bad with kids.
Yeah, I am.
Don't worry, everyone is. How about we do some police work now? We're not getting anything here.
So you must be Lillian's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
Yeah, I just said that.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. Wow, so intellectually stimulating. The stone kicking isn't even of very high caliber. Anyone can do that.
Alright, kids. Goodbye. Take care now. God. Hard to see the details, the colors, all warm and welcoming. Or cozy, though. A flower trough where nothing really grows. Maybe in spring. Oh. A primer for small kids. Now what's this?
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small Kids. There's a bear involved.
Hey, this is exactly what I've been looking for.
This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic bear will give you the lowdown of your life.
On what?
The alphabet.
Oh. Alright. I'll flip through the pages.
Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows.
Yes.
A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas. C is for cosine.
Oh.
D is for diamite. E is for ellipse. F is for phlogiston.
Yep.
G is for gamete. H is for homeboy. I is for econ. J is for Eura.
Yep.
K is for collapse. L is for laudanum. M is for myriad.
Yep.
N is for nadir. O is for aureole.
Yep.
P is for perihelion. Q is for quasar. R is for rhododendron. S is for sinus. T is for tricolor. U is for ultra. V is for vector. W is for Wahrheit. X is for xylophone. Y is for Ustava. Z is for zenith.
That's it?
That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Hey, Kim. I know the alphabet now.
Good. I also know the alphabet.
Oh, so you don't need this book? Alright, man. If you say so. Oh, we can go inside here. I don't even know what this is. This is a house, or a shop, or... Feel safe and warm here. Not like outside. Industrial coal pellets burn with an orange glow. Oh. Taxidermy. Something for the pawn shop, I guess? Oh, worth 13 reals. I'll take it.
Hello, mister.
Hello.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Are you Lillian's daughter?
Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yes, we met earlier.
That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
Uh-huh. And are the twins outside your brothers?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
Right, that's what I said.
They look identical.
Oh. And what's that thing you're holding there?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like...
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Oh dear. Looks like Lambie's falling apart.
Yes. Lammy has lived a long life. Lammy was a...
Revisionist?
No! That's not it! You know what you are, Lammy?
I think she means revolutionary.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yes!
That makes more sense.
Lammy was a revolutionary.
That's right, he was a resutionary. And what's this?
It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Garth's good side if you replace the broken skewer you almost certainly broke.
But what's it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed birds.
Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
Alright, thanks. Goodbye.
Bye!
Don't tell your mom I took your bird. Otherwise she's gonna get angry.
Wait. Take a longer look at yourself and how you're reflected in that slick chemical rainbow. What do you see?
Some nasty water?
Exactly. The blood of industry, the runoff from Coal City, further down the coast. The engines of fortune once roared here. Great wealth poured into Revachol, the Delta, as did smoke, waste, sickness, life.
What happened?
The engines stopped. The West Revacholian industrial base was dismantled after the war. Now, extinguished coke furnaces dot the landscape, a landscape despoiled by industry. Filth. This needs environmental action now.
There was a serious dereliction of duty in this cleanup.
Perhaps you could dedicate your life to cleaning it up. But
Well,
you're a cop.
yeah.
You must concern yourself with different messes.
Exactly.
Even so, it's pretty to think.
Uh-huh. Sure is. What do you want? I should come back here when it snows. A strange feeling passes quickly. Okay. I should come back here when it snows. Pretty specific. Alright. Turning down the music again. The rear tire of a motor carriage adorns these reeds. Oh. Quick travel unlocked church. A kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. A school of fish huddle around the fence post, then scatter into the dark. Before you a drawbridge. It can only be lowered from the other side. Full of holes. Could the posts hide treasure? Look inside. Oh. Oh, some alcohol. Some money. Some pills. Some money. More money. I'm getting rich. Can I cross there? Oh. How do I get to the other side? I'm sure the game will show me. Oh, over there? No? How? Oh, all the way around? God damn, alright. What do we have here? It must have taken a lot of patience to do this. Hello.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh, hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
I do.
You don't have to do anything.
I should, and I do.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's nice, you know. You should wear one too if you plan on staying outside in this weather.
Yeah, well... Look, man, fuck the hat.
Your pulse rises.
Is that kind of language really necessary?
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else.
What?
My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me.
Oh. I see. So what are you doing out here in the cold anyway?
Recording, I guess.
And what are you recording, exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
So what happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
And what are these recordings for? The cracks, the footsteps?
The musicians in the Elysium used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain. Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
Right. right.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
No.
Take this, you're cold.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's alright.
It's okay.
So, you said it's supposed to be a music place. What is?
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something.
Oh.
Stupid. It's really not going to be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
And who are these boys?
And who are these boys?
Yeah, Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
And why is that?
And why is that? Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside the tent?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
What kind of stuff?
Music stuff, mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
You mean like those headphones your boyfriend sold?
Yep, they were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those.
So why not just leave some of it outside so we don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
Alright, well, I had some other questions.
Go ahead.
What's your name?
Estelle.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
And your surname?
Why?
I'm from the police. It's for the paperwork.
Okay, it's Berger.
A very common name.
And what's that device you have there, Estelle?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
And what's a contact microphone?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
And what am I supposed to do with that information, mangled brain?
No idea.
Hey, does this have anything to do with Contact Mike?
Yeah, I record stuff with it.
No, I mean the boxer Contact Mike.
No. This is a contact microphone. It's for recording inside solid objects. Contact mic just beats people up.
Oh, yeah.
That's not fair. And an understatement.
Anyways, how does that thing work?
The mic? I
Yeah.
don't exactly know.
Oh.
Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
And where'd you get the mic from, anyway?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
What's the Palaceum? The church?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Who is Arno van Eyck?
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck.
Oh.
Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
Alright, let's go back to the contact, Mike.
Yes?
I have some non-Mike questions for you.
Okay.
So tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the church.
It's supposed to become like a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum.
Uh-huh.
Except that, yeah,
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice. There will never be a club for anodic music here. Not in a million years.
So you want to turn the church into a club?
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, don't get me wrong, but you're cops, right?
Yes. What do you ask?
Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
We'll talk to them, sure.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
Yes. What is anodic dance music?
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Right. Like what?
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
Alright, enough about the church then. I had another question.
Go ahead.
Actually, that's it for now.
Okay, bye.
Yep. Alright, before we do anything else, let's, equip this bum hat.
Hello again. Recording, I guess.
What happened to the old headphones?
My boyfriend, I don't know.
A lie.
The musician, I don't really.
Take it.
No,
It's okay.
Here, you need this more than I do.
thanks.
Yep.
Go ahead.
See you later. There we go, see? Did you guys think I was gonna leave her here without a hat? No. But I wasn't gonna give her the Dick Mullen hat, either. Someone's trying to bring cheer into the world. Trash from some unending party. Pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect. More tribalistic markings. The post is covered in little humanoids. Can I go inside the tent?
tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
Alright.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
Oh.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
Oh, alright, Kim. Don't worry, I won't take long.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
Oh.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Alright. You will stay frosty out there. Oh. Smells like sweat and laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether. Canisters filled with what appears to be water. The label says distilled. A speaker, the big kind they use for live music. A pile of nasal sprays, brand name Nosafed Ultra.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hello, Andre.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
Noid?
And Egghead.
Egghead?
Egg!
Oh.
Together with a Cell Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
And how many music venues have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
The pipeline, right.
That means they haven't set up a single one yet.
Yeah. And why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
There's no need. The place is pretty bad.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person his age would ever use a word like narcomania with a straight face. Don't fall for it.
Alright, enough with the histrionics. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads. Burnouts.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Revachol.
Strike that. The world.
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
I feel like you may be laying this on a bit thick. What's really so bad about these dope heads and burnouts?
They're spooky.
And how is that? What exactly do you mean by spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Uh-huh.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I'll look into it, sure. Tell me more.
All right, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
So, you mentioned some kind ecclesiastes own the church. Who are these ecclesiastes?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
I don't even know what the founding party is.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation.
Oh, and?
And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
Well, they sound like exactly the kind of who would want loud analog music in their church.
You're right, they do.
The Pericanassian church is about love, and Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericanassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance. Love is hardcore.
Unity! Unity!
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
I still don't quite understand. What are you talking about? What's a posse?
Your posse's like your people, man. Like you got your cup posse. You look out for each other and you party together. That's a posse.
Right.
And where is your posse, detective? Nothing comes to you. The world is silent.
You're right. How could the founding party be anything but enthusiastic? Dance music is about love, and so is the Percanassian Church.
Yeah! Yakokota! The place to be!
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew. I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
So what's the status of the church? I haven't got inside the building yet.
I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. A padlock. It's a temporary fix. Just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in a hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
Oh. And so how long have those people been locked in there?
Not long. Like a week, maybe?
How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
%85 is not good enough when you're dealing with another person's physical well-being.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just lock them in like that.
Yeah, guys, come on. So what about the key?
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Oh. Alright, let's do it. Reaction speed, go.
You sense the trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left. Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
Thanks, man.
The speed freak nods to you.
Alright. Other questions?
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
So who exactly are these people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
So you haven't even seen them and you want the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery. When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
No, the other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
But none of you have actually physically seen anyone.
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
So how can you be sure they're burnouts and dope heads if you haven't even seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
This is a below-feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Well, I don't see a single thing wrong with that argument.
I'm 70% sure they're substance users. Don't let the technology fool you.
Alright, let's talk more about this technology. Can you tell me more?
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
Uh-huh.
With a small surge of PEA, alertness fills you, as if to say, this is a dark corner. Look behind it.
I'll talk to Noid then.
Good idea.
And what was that about some thing watching you?
Like you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Not human, as in a ghost. Do you know what he means? Non-human means a predator.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
A crab man.
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Odd. Crabs are usually marine creatures, and not known for climbing walls.
Are you sure there was a crab man?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
So he hasn't even been in there lately. Is he afraid?
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Sure. What?
I wanted to ask you about this tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
What's with all the Nosefed?
The what now?
The Nosefed Ultra? You have a lot of it lying around.
Oh, the old Ultra. We,
He's like an actor, looking to the souffleur for his line.
I have a major sinus infection, stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
Oh, well, you sound fine to me.
Yes, that's all Nosefed's doing. Without the Noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Nosefed is the shit.
Well, in that case, can I have some? I have some nose problems too.
Sure. Here you go, officer. The Noser. Blast away.
Thank you. Hey, I had to tell you, but it kind of reeks of sweat in here.
It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
It's mixed with a peculiar chemical scent, like laundry detergent.
He sniffs the air, then shrugs. It doesn't take a forensic scientist to guess it's drug-related. They look and act like the kind of guys who've done their fair share. However, their breathing is regular, their jaws stay put, and their pupils aren't dilated. So, not under the influence right now. At least, not under the influence of stimulants. That doesn't rule out hallucinogens, benzos, some depressants. How do you know all this?
I don't know, Brain, you tell me. Anyways, I see you brought your own water.
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water.
And it's distilled too.
Oh. It's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
Alright, that's enough of this.
He nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
Alright, that's it for now.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
Alright though.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good. It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
Sign?
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
I see.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronization is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
So why are you called Noid?
The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
I don't understand what that means.
I can see that. Further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve sign synchronicity would be by getting us into the church.
I see. Alright. Tell me more about the machines you saw in the church.
Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
Right.
The People's Republic of Samara is a product of Revachel's sister revolution on the Grand Isola. It's known as a severely degenerated rogue state.
And what's wrong with these supernatural?
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it though.
So you think it's real, that it actually exists?
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs.
Uh-huh.
Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff.
Sure. Alright. Well, maybe I'll come back later.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Walshy tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says,
Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent! All core! All right! Yeah!
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore! Ah!
Seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
That would have been good if I had asked you a question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiotic.
But there was a question?
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, what?
The young man with
This is hardcore.
Is it?
It's hardcore!
I don't know what to say to that.
Skibbity, skibber danger. I am the rearranger.
Oh, what?
Back to the heavyweight jam. Hardcore!
Is it?
It's hardcore!
You're just gonna keep saying it's hardcore, aren't you?
Skibbity, skibber danger. The club. True, hard, full, core. Hardcore!
Is it? I mean, really?
Yeah!
this young man adds a capital G before the H in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural Gotwaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it. Or maybe it's not Gotwaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name. Could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
So is this the famous Van Eyck I'm hearing?
You know about him?
You know Van Eyck?
Yeah, your friend Estelle mentioned him.
Good, good.
The Advent?
What?
The close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega.
Alright.
Here comes the night.
Oh.
The true, hardcore. Yeah!
This young man, or maybe it's not Gotwaldian. Maybe it's Oranese.
The Y to the E to the A 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 to the G to the H to the exclamation mark. Yeah!
He missed one A.
Hey, you missed an A there, but that's okay. I'm a pretty lenient cop.
It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
True, hard, full, hardcore!
Yeah!
This young man, or maybe,
Yeah!
he missed one A.
Hey, you missed an A there. I yelled mine with 6A, so you have to yell it with 6 too.
I'm the hard rhymer, the track attacker, the mic enforcer, the sixth checker. I am the law.
Alright.
True, hardcore, internally coherent.
Hey, I was wondering if you knew who killed the mercenary behind the Whirling in Rags hostel?
Good morning, yeah! 1, 2, 3, Yakokata, the place to be!
Hey, you said that before. Why is this Yakokata the place to be? What does that mean?
Yakokata is a hardcore place!
Yakokata is an abbreviation from the Gradian term, Zone of Ecological Catastrophe, an agricultural megaproject in the extreme southeast of the Gradian Isola. It involved cutting-edge approaches to irrigation and a completely new type of fertilizer. An intricate system of irrigation networks pockmarking the earth, intermittent seas of phosphorus mud, ripped tarpaulin fluttering in the wind. A pair of molten rubber boots also comes to mind. All in all, a truly hardcore place.
Huh.
True, hardcore, internally coherent. Good morning, yeah! It's the True, hardcore, internally
All car. All right. Yeah.
Can you please tell me what you're doing?
Gotta get the people going.
Why?
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
What's a party boy?
Hardcore party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbit style.
There is a place far away in Cutler, beyond a certain latitude, known as Winter's Orbit, where there are 25 hours in a day. It is a tremendously cold place, abandoned to drunks and failed rock stars, full of etonite, depression, and half-finished ski-flying hills. The Suru live there.
Suru, okay.
True, hardcore, internally coherent.
All car.
Gotta get the people going.
I see.
Yeah, request. True, hard, internally coherent.
All car.
Gotta get the people. I'm the party boy. It's my job.
I think I'm also a party boy.
2 on a track. Watch your back. Watch out for the heart attack.
Oh.
True, hard,
All car.
He furrows his brow as
hardcore. Ah!
So hardcore.
Is it though?
It is.
What is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
Oh.
the skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, right next to the canal. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
You said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51.
Yeah?
Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
I think it's only ultra hardcore.
It is, isn't it? I knew it. But how could it become harder core? I know the answer in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hyper, how could anything be?
Well, try to think if anything could make it harder core.
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
As your mind works, the beat recedes from your ears. You hear your own blood pulsing through your head, nourishing your thoughts with oxygen. The rhythm is familiar.
I will think even harder.
Oh yeah! He's doing it!
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
I will feel the movement of blood through my head.
The abstract shapes swelling in the foreground have done so in vain. This is a core matter. The answer in the double kick that moves the milliliters through your mind. The dark thud is the source of all rhythm. The inspiration behind mathematics. The hardcore.
Well, I'm afraid my imagination has failed me.
I know! So does mine!
But there's something else that hasn't failed you.
Wait, I just remembered something. I'm the police.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it's more likely to hinder us.
Oh.
Yeah. Sounds especially like a question. I thought the question was, what is the question?
No! This is the answer!
Well, I'm afraid I can't help you with this right now. I need something else. Something extra.
Yeah!
So why are there lungs on your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love!
Why would lungs be for love?
When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her body. For the world loved her, and she loved it back. Yeah!
Really?
I think so.
That doesn't sound like a thing that would happen.
But that's what everybody saw. Explain it as you please. But it doesn't really do to just deny it ever happened.
Hey, are you a thought reader again?
No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
Oh, so you're not a thought reader, you're a communist.
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Elysium. She was a communist, though.
Oh.
Yeah! With a rebel yell!
Does that mean you're a thought reader?
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as thought reading.
Right.
Yeah! Revolution imperative!
Unless you were thinking Revolution imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
Yeah, you're right. I wasn't thinking that.
Hardcore superstar!
Tell me something else, Egghead.
Yeah!
Is your real name Jermaine?
Dark Hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Basically, yes it is.
Alright. Well, maybe my body can tell me what Arno Van Eyck's jam is missing to make it harder core.
You know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate, in your heart that's alone, and in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every chordate animal.
Needs more bass.
What?
And a melody. A good melody is what makes the song really stick so that you can't get out of your head anymore.
Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
I don't know. I was thinking you would know.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about Nordic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
Alright, I'll look into it. In an official capacity. It's up to the police to make the beats go harder.
The young man falls silent with appreciation. He even tries to contain his smile, as if it could hinder your investigation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Van Eyck's jam.
Yeah, maybe that street hawker across the pawn shop has got some tapes to sell. That's just an idea.
There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, right next to the canal. A reel of magnetic tape is caught in its branches, like bronze ribbons blowing in the wind.
Rue de Saint-Gislain. I have been there.
Oh, I know! I know this! I can tell you where it is! St. G is the boulevard before the canal bridge. The one that takes you to the whirling in rags in the industrial harbour. It's got the lanterns and the... I knew that! I could have said that! And the mosaic sidewalk.
But it's all blocked with that stupid traffic jam right now. Anyway.
Anyway, that's all yours to figure out, Copman. Copman!
Hey, I have a tape with me. Maybe you can use it to improve Van Eyck's jam.
Tape! Yeah! Spins the tape until the space escape! Yeah!
What about this one?
Righteous!
Oh?
No!
Oh.
No, can't do! This is gonna make people sad! This isn't sadcore!
It's not good then. Alright, never mind.
Yeah!
Okay. Goodbye, egghead.
Alright! Here comes the night!
Alright, let's get the hell out of here.